Hi everyone, this video is going to be for anyone who has been ghosted by a Cancer. This is completely a cross watchers video, okay, just so that we're clear on that. And the energies can be flipped as far as how the energies roll out, so just keep that in mind. You're going to be able to vibe if this is your story. Try not to make it fit. We can't possibly hit everybody, right? And also, you're best off if you really want some real clarity. If you know your partner's ex-partner, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, I would check all four of those signs, right? Because the sun is just our ego consciousness. Our moon is how we do emotions, right? Venus is how we do love and how we deal with money. And our rising is our personality. So very often you get messages, you know, a little bit from this, a little bit from that, and you put a very definitive puzzle together. But let's see what messages we get. I'm going to pull a row for the past, the present, and the future for them. And we're going to sweep that, and we're going to get some advice for you. Okay, communication not happening. My throat chakra's been fine, and now it's starting to close up. Okay. Let's see what we have, and then we'll pull a message from the universe for you. The Empress, Three of Swords. Okay, we do happen to be in the season of Mercury retrograde, which lots of reconnections are happening at this time for all the relationships. Just because we have all the scorpionic energies. This is about really digging deep into ourselves and really trying to get in touch with our truth big time right now. So there's a lot of relationship stuff going on, guys. So let's see what we have. All right, so in the past, starting out, we have the Empress energy, and the Empress, this Cancer really wanted to build something with you in the biggest way. The Empress is the mother of the zodiac, right? She is you know, it's not gender specific. She's perpetually pregnant. There's always this idea of a seed being planted, it growing, and then it being birthed, and then you do the cycle all over again. So there's this progressiveness about it, this ability to build a life together. And this tells me that in the past, Cancer was very much in that space with you, but then something happened. Something happened to create a Three of Swords energy. Now, this could be a third party. This could be that they met somebody, that you met somebody, that there was suspicion of a third party, or it doesn't have to be another person at all. Three of Swords can really, when you think about the Three of Swords energy, it's you, it's this other person. Okay, now obviously this is a relationship reading, okay, a ghost reading. So it's you, it's them, and then it's this third something other that was an issue that created a lot of pain in the relationship. So this could even be one of your families. This could be some sort of situation that happened with friends. This could be some sort of other kind of betrayal. Maybe there was some sort of betrayal with money. It doesn't really matter. Really, it just matters that there was something external to you guys that created a lot of hurt that really made Cancer pull back and regress back into their shell, for sure. Okay, and we have the Page of Swords. So the fact that we have the Page of Swords and then the High Priestess, we have the Empress and the High Priestess bookending each other in their past. So, and we have the Three of Swords and then the Page of Swords, which is coming in with some sort of truth. So right away I can say that this was an in and out kind of thing. The person was there, then they weren't there. There were arguments and then breaks and giving it another shot and a little bit of a hamster wheel action going on, because to go from the Three of Swords, which is all about pain, and in the upright, things are not being exposed. This is where, like, this sword energy is much better in the reversal, but something is not being exposed, okay? So there's this little thing there, okay, that really kind of made them go back on their heels. Then we have this Page of Swords energy. Whatever it was, they felt like you guys were able to, you know, work it out, fix it, whatever, however you want to, you know, come to some sort of agreement. And they had this Page of Swords energy, which is really nice, because this is not a brand new newness. This is about recognizing, like, hey, let's start this new cycle again. We just need to work things a little differently. We need to frame our reality differently. We need to do things differently this time. So there was this willingness after you guys, there was happiness, and then there was a falling out. There was a lot of pain, and then you guys reconnected, and there was a definitive willingness, but then the High Priestess energy was kicking in big time. And their intuition was telling them that there was something not right. They were really tuning into spirit and higher consciousness, whether they knew they were or not. Something was poking at them, letting them know that something was very off with this situation, and they were very, very uncomfortable with it. Now, this could certainly be in their own minds. It doesn't need to be in reality, right? And this is what I always feel the need to say when we're talking about these kinds of spreads. 4 people can view the same exact experience in reality and walk away with 4 different perceptions. And it's very frustrating to deal with that when we're dealing with somebody who clearly has very different eyes than we do, right? So I'm getting here between the Empress and the High Priestess. Cancer was very in their intuitiveness, in their emotions, in their feelings, but they were feeling very, very protective of something. And Cancers can feel protective over almost anything. And when anything that I say that's like less than positive about any of the archetypes in these readings, it's because understand, ghosting someone is messed up. There's nothing okay about it. There's no reason, unless there is some sort of mental issue at play, that somebody should do this. So I am of the belief that when we do these ghosting, these X videos where there was discord, I am dealing with the Cancer in their low vibration. In their high vibration, Cancer is all about love and family and connection. In low vibration, they're all about being secretive and stepping sideways and hiding in things and running and trying to break things off before they can get hurt first, right? And this is very much a Cancer energy, and I am getting this. I feel like I need more. Just give me some more information on this past, please. Just give me some more information, please. I just feel like those are very surface messages. 2 of Wands, you know, they were planning this life with you. 6 of Wands. Okay. They were planning a life with you that they honestly believed they were going to be victorious in. They honestly believed this. Oh, wow, hold on. They honestly believed that they were going to have this beautiful life with you. You guys were going to have victory together. It was going to be a successful relationship based on mutual trust and respect, because that's what the 6 of Wands is respect, it's victory. Temperance is the alchemical energy. It's about mixing what you need, what they need, and then understanding what the relationship needs. They were very much in this space with you. And temperance is also about just truth, right? I mean, it's like the truth of the matter. What does the relationship need in reality? And once they got really honest with themselves about things that were going on in the relationship, they realized the cycle needs to be done. Now, I love the Death card. This is a Scorpio card. We have all the scorpionic energy that we're swimming in right now. And it's about endings and beginnings. This is the card of transformation. So it's transformation. This is them realizing that whatever was going on here was not comfortable for them, and it needs to be transformed into something else. But they see all of this, so much potential in this. They honestly believe that you guys have the capability of this alchemical process, right? Getting what you need, what they need, what the relationship needs, having this future based on respect, based on victory. But tell me what happened. Why did Cancer ghost them? What was so bad the Cancer had to ghost them? Huh? Okay. It's pretty clear. Listen, they want really good things for themselves, and they didn't feel that taking this chance with you was actually going to bring them where they wanted to go. And when they sat down and they assessed their role in all of this, they genuinely believed that they were acting within a very strong moral compass. But judgment is about recognizing the reality of what's gone on up to this point. This is them. They were in a space of getting very real about whatever's happened in your relationship, not wanting to continue the hamster wheel. They don't want any more arguing. They just want the sun energy. And the Queen of Swords reverse is them feeling like they were just never really going to get the truth from you. or get to the bottom of something, whatever was going on. Now, this, you could be sitting there saying, what the hell are you talking about? What truth? Something that was bothering them. And they didn't know how to tell you, because the Queen of Swords reverse is about, you know, first of all, swords upright is truth. So there's some sort of deceit here and being in charge of wanting to move forward. And they were just not being honest with you about which area in your relationship they were really unhappy. Now, it could be because I am getting that they felt uncomfortable to address something to you. Was something within your relationship that they felt like was just too sensitive, or you would have taken it the wrong way. But it was profound enough for them where they honestly believed that it was going to get in the way of you guys being able to live honestly together within another cycle of this relationship. They just felt like, I'm getting the Cancer thinks you were not being honest with yourself, but I am seeing that Cancer wasn't being completely honest with themselves. Yeah. Four of Wands, King of Wands. Oh, oh my goodness, guys. All right, listen, Four of Wands energy. This is, you are dealing with a very confused Cancer. My gosh, okay? Because Four of Wands energy is the marriage card. It's the engagement card. It's celebration. It's beautiful. When it comes to relationships, you want the Four of Wands energy. It's a beautiful, like, we are doing this kind of energy. King of Wands reverse indicates that in a very decided way that this was not going to happen. They wanted it, but it wasn't going to happen. It was them coming to the realization, vacillating back and forth. I want this with them, but I'm not going to be able to have it with them. There's this lack of motivation to move forward. But then we have the Queen of Wands energy. I mean, this Cancer is like mad confused. Because Queen of Wands is all about being autonomous. I always say queens represent autonomy to me. And when I say autonomy, for those of you who aren't sure, like what I mean within the context of relationship, it's like knowing how to be an individual within the relationship and really identifying, you know, your own needs within a relationship. It's very healthy. Autonomy is very healthy within a relationship. It's like you guys are sharing things, you're sharing life, you're sharing connection, relationship, but you're not losing yourself in all of it, right? You have your own mind, your own friends, what you love to do. So very healthy energy. And this is telling me that, oh, they so badly wanted this foundation with you, but there was this lack of willingness because they didn't think that you were working with them in the way that they needed. Very insecure vibe here, very insecure. Queen of Wands, but them trying to find themselves within that. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, which is this wanting of this new beginning with you. Because the Pentacles is not only about resources, it's also how we do connection, mental, physical, and psychological connection, right? So Page represents a new beginning. So this is telling me that they really want this new beginning with you. But they don't want to lose themselves, and they don't want to be disrespected, and they don't want to deal with the fighting anymore. So it's like those caveats are the thing. And I feel like they're feeling very insecure over whether that's even going to be possible. Because right now we have them in a space of strength reverse, which is they're in a place of weakness. Ace of Wands reverse is this lack of willingness to move forward. They're still very much in their feels about you. I can tell you that. Three of Wands is they're trying really, really hard to figure out what their next step is. You know? Can't just like, where am I going next? Where am I going next? King of Cups, though. They're ready. They're ready. All right. Listen. If this is resonating with you so far, Cancer is totally calling you. You're going to be hearing from Cancer. Cancer and their confused. Their confusion. Three of Cups energy. Three of Cups is about... First of all, in the reverse, it indicates inappropriate flirtation, acting in a certain way that's maybe a little irresponsible, a little too much drinking, a little too much partying, trying to lose themselves in something, self-medication, shopping too much, using something too much, doing something too much, okay? This is in the future. This is how they're processing. Now, the world reverse is even positive is still positive in the reverse, is the world is about, you guys need to have a conversation though, because my throat chakra, the world reverse is just delay. It's just delay. It means everything's going to be happening, but it's just delayed. The Ten of Swords energy we have, and the Ace of Swords reverse. Ten of Swords is about they can't take it anymore the way it was. They're not going to be able to take it anymore how it is now. They're going to get to a point where they just can't do it anymore. They need to have a conversation with you. They're going to be so pushed to have this conversation, but they're very afraid to do it. Now, either they're insecure about their ability to actually tell you the truth, or they're afraid they're not going to get the truth from you. So, something about the truth there. But this Three of Cups reverse, they're just trying to deal with their feelings. Not in the best way. A little too much partying, doing something stupid, losing themselves in the wrong way for a minute. It's a minor arcana. It's not going to last. Star, truth. Page of Wands. Star card's all about truth coming out, being protected as the truth comes out. Page of Wands is this delay, but I feel like there's going to be some manipulation going on here. This lack of willingness because of manipulation, where it's like, you know what? Why did I even bother with this? Why are we even having this conversation? It's just not even going to work. And then the Queen of Cups is about realizing that they really want to have this connection with you and recognizing exactly what needs to be done. But at the same time, feeling that you guys aren't going to be able to find a space where you guys are going to be able to find this healthy mutual connection. Because again, the Ace is about a brand new beginning. So I love this because this represents a new cycle. But this is telling me that Cancer feels very insecure that you guys are actually going to be able to find that space together. You know, will they be able to support you in the way you need? Will you be able to support them in the way they need? Are you guys going to be able to honestly talk about maybe issues that are going on in your intimate life? Your forms of communication, how you guys, do you and your relationship. The willingness is absolutely here, guys, if that makes sense to you. The willingness is here, but there's so much insecurity and fear and emotion surrounding the ability to make it happen. And I'm just getting this very tired feeling from Cancer on some level where their soul is just tired, but I feel like yours is tired too. Ah, two tired souls. All right, listen. Five of Pentacles. They are feeling unsupported, even though you are supportive. This is more of a mental lack, sensibility of lack. If you know the original Rider-Waite, the Five of Pentacles are the two people who are passing that stained glass window of the church. And all they have to do is turn around and look up. And support is right there. But they're choosing to look down. They're choosing to look at the glass half empty. They're choosing to not look at what's really there. But I feel like they are going to be looking at what's there. As we have the Ace of Cups in the middle of this, where this is about a new exchange of emotions, a new way of doing relationships. You can't have healthy pentacles without healthy cups, people. You can't have it. Can't have it. You can't have healthy mental, physical, and emotional connection without having the emotions and the love underpinning it to support it. And we have the Ten of Cups, entirely positive. Entirely positive. This is a deepening of love, a deepening of commitment. This is a reconnection card, okay? Ten of Cups is about rekindling in a new way, in a healthy way. Well, I mean, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Not that I really need to pull this. I'm not going to be honoring reversals. Yes, no, Spirit. Yes, no. Will this person who this is resonating with be reconciling with this Cancer as a result of this retrograde season? Oh, I know you guys don't like when you get that. The Wheel. Who knows? Let's say you have free will. You have free will. I will pull one more, though. The Wheel of Fortune is the card of fate, so it does depend on choices and free will. Four of Pentacles, one more. Okay. Yeah, listen. Four of Pentacles, I like. This means that you guys are going to have what you need and you're going to, be in a space of moving forward together. I do like it. I do like it. But I have to tell you that whatever Cancer, this Cancer that this reading is for, right? They're very insecure. They're very insecure and they're hiding. And they are the type of Cancer that breaks things off before they can get hurt. But they are very deep in their shell thinking about you. Very confused. They love you. There's definitely love here. No question. No question. This is not a narcissist. Guys, again, depends what else they have in their chart. It really does. Depends what they have in their chart. It depends on, where the 7th house placement is. Pull a couple of energies for you. How about? This person who's dealing with this Cancer. Just some messages about where they're at right now. Where are they at? Where are they at? Hopefully healing, because isn't that just so messed up when somebody just goes no contact, right? No need for it. It's also unnecessary drama, right? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you're trying. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So 7 of Pentacles reverse is, you're in this place where you're just not feeling this next stage of your life being built. I am getting that you're a little confused, but with the Moon reverse, I like the Moon reverse rather than in the upright because this indicates self-truth. This is truth coming out. This is you getting really, really honest with yourself about the reality of the situation, where you're being made to feel at this point like, okay, they ghosted me. I can't lay down and die. I gotta move on. I'm really not sure what that picture looks like right now, but I do know that I have to start this next chapter and this next cycle in my life. I'm just not sure. But if I start from a place of honesty and I look at the deepest recesses, the Moon reverse is beautiful to get in Scorpio season if you're willing to do the work, because this is about getting really dead honest with ourselves, right? Really going down to the bottom of the recesses. It's looking at what we do in private, and it's the willingness to actually bring that up to the surface. It's the games that we play with ourselves. It's the lies that we tell ourselves about other people because we want them to be a certain way and maybe they're not, right? And it's really coming to you. I love this for you. Page of Swords is about you getting into this new cycle in your life that's going to be based on honesty and a healthy framing of reality. You don't want any more of the bullshit, the lies. You don't want any more of the hiding. You don't want to deal with the cowardice. You don't want to deal with the fighting either. You just don't want it. You don't want it. I feel like you've gotten really, really honest with yourself and you've had a lot of growth here. 10 of Swords, very obvious. End of a cycle. End of a cycle. But this 10 of Swords, I had somebody mention in one of my last readings, why would I want to revisit if there were 10 swords put in my back? Well, guys, every situation's different, right? But the 10 of Swords indicates the end of a cycle as it was, that can be rebuilt if the other person has some sense of self-awareness. If you're dealing with somebody who's not aware and they're not sorry, then that's different. And often we actually help the person put the swords in our back if we're really honest with ourselves. Just sometimes by just staying in an unhealthy situation. And not to put it on you or on on anyone. It's really not like that at all. But it always does take two. But no one should ghost somebody. Sorry. Nope. No. Let's get some information about this Moon reverse, please, for them. Moon reverse. Ah, nice. Okay. All right. Yes, my friend. I like it. It's all good. You might not know where the hell you're going exactly, but it's good wherever you're going. Ace of Cups, brand new offer of love coming in. Ace of Swords, a brand new truth coming in. This is what we need to do. And you're just going to be in a space of I gotta wait and see. but this is good. I feel like you're going to be getting a call from this Cancer, and they're going to be offering you a new way of doing your relationship as far as emotions go, how you guys are going to be framing, how you guys do communication. But the Page of Wands reversed just tells me that you're just not sure what that means. You're just not sure. You're not sure. You're going to be in a place of really executing your free will, because the Page of Wands reverses. You have free will. They could come in and say whatever they want. You don't have to take advantage of it. You don't. This might be you realizing, you know what, I don't really want to even revisit this. Or this might be you saying, you know, I want to revisit this, but I have to get in touch with what is my lack of motivation. This could also indicate that there was something that needs to be addressed regarding your sex life, and how you guys did intimacy, if you guys are going to work again. That is what the wand energy also means. Okay, so yes, no, I'm not honoring reversals. Is this person going to take Cancer back? Is this person going to take Cancer back? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like the Six of Swords here for this, because this tells me that you're very much in a space of, you're leaving the situation the way it was. You're not going back to that. Whatever it was before, you're not going back there. Six of Swords is like, see ya, I'm going to a much healthier place. I'm really not sure where it is, but it's going to be better than where I've been. And I'm willing to just really move forward in that, you know, in that space. And you feeling, again, going back to that autonomy, I really like it. You being like, look, I want better things for myself. You coming or you're not coming? You know, that's it. Because the Queen of Swords is you laying it down. You laying it down for them. If they really want you back, they're going to have the conversation and knock this shit off. This ghosting, this immature cowardice nonsense. And if you don't like what you're hearing, I don't get that you're even going to entertain it, honestly, but you are going to be just fine, because you're leaving this unhealthy situation the way it was. Doesn't mean it can't be revisited, guys. These are minor arcanas. So it doesn't mean that they can't be revisited. But, you know, I just, listen, and the fact that they ghosted you, you have every right to lay the law down a little bit and just be like, you know, that's unhealthy. That can't happen anymore. But you having a wait and see attitude. That's what I get. Listen, that's like 3 different ways of saying Cancer is going to be reaching out to you. Cancer is going to be reaching out. You guys have to have a conversation, though. So let's pull a message from the universe for you. For you. Okay, message from the universe. These are just, I really like these cards. They're just very beautiful and sweet messages. Don't be misled. Don't be misled. When fear speaks, it's always wrong, unless being chased by wildebeests. And when love speaks, it's always right, and usually bouncy. Game on. All right. So listen, they're going to come back. Make sure that their walk matches their talk, if you know what I mean. Just don't jump right back into anything. If you're going to be revisiting with a Cancer, just take it a little slow if you can, is all I'm getting here for sure. Because I feel like you're finally in a really good place, you know? You're in a good place. Don't be sucked back into this rabbit hole. Okay? Stay in your truth. Stay in your Queen of Swords energy, and I think you're going to be awesome. For sure. Yeah. Okay, guys, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this gave you a couple of seeds to think about. Okay? Until next time. Bye-bye.